choosing the best commute. On Monday morning, Emma stands at the kitchen table with a cup of coffee, her phone, and a small notebook. A rain cloud covers the sky outside the window. She starts a new job in the city next week, and she wants to choose the best commute before her first day. Her office is near Central Station, but her house is on the quiet side of town. There are 3 possible routes: a bus from the corner, a train from the station, or a bike ride along the river road. Each option looks simple on the map, but Emma knows the morning can be different from the plan. She opens the transport app on her phone. The first route is the bus. The bus stop is only 5 minutes from her door, and there is a covered area with a bench. That sounds comfortable on rainy days. The problem is traffic. The road near the market is often slow, especially when cars wait at the traffic light. Emma writes bus in her notebook. Under it she writes close to home, cheap ticket, but slow traffic. The second route is the train. To reach the train station, Emma must walk 15 minutes through the park and across a busy street. The platform is clean, and the schedule looks reliable. The train takes only 12 minutes to reach Central Station. From there, her office building is across the square. The train ticket costs more than the bus ticket, but the time is easier to predict. Emma likes that. She does not want to arrive at work nervous, wet, or late. She puts on her coat, takes an umbrella from the shelf, and decides to test both routes in one morning. First, she walks to the bus stop. A newspaper lies on the bench under the covered area. A student checks the bus schedule on the sign. After 8 minutes, the bus arrives. Inside the bus, every seat is taken. Emma stands near the door and holds the handle. The bus moves slowly past a bakery, a market, and a long line of cars. At the traffic light, it stops for almost 3 minutes. Emma looks at the clock on her phone and feels the old worry in her shoulders. When the bus reaches the city center, she gets off near a glass office building. The ride was easy, but it took longer than the app promised. Next, Emma walks to Central Station and takes the train back toward her neighborhood. The station is busy, but the signs are clear. On the platform, a suitcase stands beside a coffee cup. A cyclist carries a folded helmet near the blue sign. The train arrives on time. Emma finds a seat near the window and watches the road, the park, and the wet trees slide past. Her coffee cup sits safely on the small table by the window. There is no traffic light, no crowded corner, and no sudden stop behind cars. The train feels calmer. At her local station, Emma walks home and checks the total time. The train route takes 7 minutes less than the bus route, even with the walk to the station. It also gives her time to think before work. After lunch, Emma tests the bike route. She unlocks her bike near the gate and rides toward the river road. The path is beautiful, with trees, birds, and a quiet view of the water. But near the bridge, the road becomes narrow. Cars pass too close, and a puddle covers part of the lane. Emma stops beside a stone wall and writes bike in her notebook. Good in nice weather, but risky in heavy rain. In the evening, she sits at her desk and compares the 3 routes. The bus is closest and cheapest. The bike is healthy and pleasant. The train costs more, but it is faster, safer, and more reliable. Emma chooses the train for normal workdays. She will keep the bus as a backup for very rainy mornings, and she will ride her bike only when the weather is clear. The decision feels practical, not perfect, and that is exactly what she needs. Before bed, Emma puts her train ticket, umbrella, and notebook into her bag. On the page, she writes one final sentence. A good commute is not the shortest route. It is the route that helps me arrive calm and ready.